Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. This is the final game of the regular season for the Dodge City A's. The A's have made the trip to Liberal, Kansas as they take on the Liberal BeeJays. And this, the final game of the season for the regular season in the Rocky Mountain Baseball League. The A's come into tonight 18-18 overall. The Liberal BeeJays 30-5 overall. The Liberal BeeJays are, I believe, 25-2 overall in league play. And the Dodge City A's come into tonight's contest, I believe, 14-13 in league play. I could be wrong on that one. I know the league website has not been updated recently, but I believe that is where we stand at this point. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups for tonight's game, starting off for the Liberal BeeJays. Leading off, shortstop, number 28, Ryan Leary. Batting second, first baseman, number 7, Cooper Hext. Batting third, designated hitter, number 8, Dalen Pena. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 43, Zach York. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 16, Ethan Fry. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 1, Caden Hensley. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 24, Jet Brown. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 18, Dylan Kerbo. And rounding out the lineup is the right fielder, number 4, Connor Westenberg. Starting pitcher for the BeeJays is number 44, Brady Lejeune de Acutis.
Suffered a very untimely death. He was a good athlete, and I would ask for a moment of silence in his memory. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
National anthem has been completed. And a special thank you to the Liberal BeeJays as they take a moment tonight to honor fallen wrestler Damian Mendez from Dodge City High School. A moment of silence to honor his memory to start the game tonight. So let's go ahead and meet our starting lineup for the Dodge City A's. Leading off, right fielder, number 22, Kyle Morrell. Batting second, left fielder, number 3, Matthew Sandoval. Batting third, designated hitter, number 8, Jacob Klanowski. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 9, Brendan O'Sullivan. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 34, Artie Ramirez. Batting sixth, second baseman, number 2, Andrew Ramirez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 6, Michael Widener. Batting Widener was batting seventh. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 23, Brock Denbo. And rounding out the lineup for your Dodge City A's is the catcher, number 18, Alex Cummings. Riker Sullivan getting the start on the mound tonight for the Dodge City A's, and that is our lineup as we begin the final game of the regular season. The A's 0-3 in league play against the BeeJays, and 1-1 in non-league play. So we're getting finished with the warm-up pitches for Brady Lejeune de Acutis. De Acutis met the Dodge City A's earlier in the season. So it was Lejeune de Acutis that got the start against the Dodge City A's in the home opener for the BeeJays back on June the 3rd. He went 4 innings, walked 1, and struck out 9 in that contest. So the warm-up pitches are complete, and we are about to get started here in Liberal, Kansas. We are at Brent Gould Field on the campus of Seward County Community College. The first pitch to Kyle Morrell is thrown down at 7:08 p.m. Ball number 1. Second pitch in, and 4 strike 1. Pitch misses 2-1. Now the count for Kyle Morrell. Three and 1 now for the leadoff hitter. That pitch is sent out into left field down the third base line. Morrell digging for second. He will be in safely. A leadoff stand-up double for the Dodge City A's.
Batting second, number 3, Matthew Sandoval, left fielder.
That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval bunts. It is bobbled by Dylan Curbo, and runners now on the corners for the Dodge City A's.
Batting third, number 8, Jacob Klanowski.
We'll bring in Jacob Klanowski. Swing and a miss, and Klanowski down in the count 0-1. Klonowski pops that one up. It will go foul, and Klonowski down in the count 0-2. One to the count to Jacob Klonowski. Klonowski will go down swinging, and one away for the Dodge City A's. Brendan O'Sullivan at the plate for the A's. First pitch in, gets down into the dirt. That will score Kyle Morrell, and Matthew Sandoval now at third. Pitch down in the dirt ahead of home plate. 2-0 the count for Brendan O'Sullivan. The A's take an early 1-0 lead. Pitch is hit on the ground, bobbled by the shortstop. That is Ryan Leary tonight for the Liberal BeeJays. Runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. Second error of the inning for the BeeJays.
Next up, number 34, first baseman, Artie Ramirez.
We'll bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez takes the first pitch. He sees for strike number one. Pitch misses and evens the count at 1 apiece. The Dodge City A's leading this game 2-0. Lejeune Deacutis working from the first base side of the rubber. Throws in, and that pitch misses low for ball 2. Throw to first, not in time. The A's the payoff pitch from Deacutis is fouled off, and will do it over again. No Sullivan on at first for the Dodge City A's. Pitch misses outside, and that will put runners on first and second now for the Dodge City A's. One away here in the top of the first, and that will bring in Andrew Ramirez. Andrew, the second baseman tonight for the Dodge City A's. Pitch hit on the ground, fielded by the shortstop. Throw to second in time. Throw to first, not in time. A fielder's choice, and the crowd here at Brent Gould not exactly happy with that call. But runners on first and third now for the Dodge City A's with two away.
Next, number 6, center fielder.
That will bring in Michael Widener. First pitch into Widener in for strike number 1. Andrew Ramirez takes off for second. He will be tagged out. That will end the inning for the BeeJays. We are headed to the bottom of the first. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Welcome back into Brent Gould Field. Riker Sullivan on the mound for the Dodge City A's, getting his... Riker Sullivan making his 7th start for the Dodge City A's this season. Comes into tonight having pitched 23 innings so far. First pitch into Ryan Larry, misses for ball number 1. Larry, a swing and a miss. He'll even the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 offering, misses up. Makes it 2-1 now, the count for Leary, the shortstop for the Liberal BeeJays tonight. Sullivan delivers outside. Now 3-1. No wind really to speak of here in Liberal, Kansas at the moment. The flag's pointed down. A hot afternoon on hand. That pitch misses, and Leary on a leadoff walk. Runner aboard for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in the first baseman, Cooper Hext. Hext in the game against the Dodge City A's last night. Hit in the 6th hole, scored 2 runs, 2 hits, walked on once, struck out once. Hext will tap that one. It goes foul. Down in the count, 0-1. Throw back to first. Check on the leadoff runner, Leary. Pitch misses, evens the count at 1 apiece. Another one misses. 2-1. Now the count to Cooper Hext. Currently 98 degrees here in Liberal, Kansas. Feels like 99. Another one misses. Brings a count to 3-1 for Cooper Hext. Winds out of the east at 5 miles an hour right now. The 3-1 offering. Leary takes off, and another walk issued. That will put runners on first and second for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in Dalen Pena for the Liberal BeeJays. Pena in last night's game swing and a miss, and gets Pena down in the count 0-1. Sullivan will elect to turn around and attempt the throw back to second. We'll go back to work, an 0-1 count to Pena. Pena, the designated hitter tonight for the Liberal BeeJays. Came into last night's game to hit for Polk. And then went to first base. Pena down in the count, 0-2. Sullivan looks back at second. A line drive that will head out into right field. The throw home is cut off. And they have Pena in a pickle. The throw back home, they will catch Cooper Hext coming home. Pena now at second. 1 run scores. 1 away for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in the catcher, Zach York. The throw back to second, not in time. 1-0 the count to York. One and two now the count to Zach York. York will foul that one off, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. Two to the hitter, Zach York. The A's leading 2-1 here in the first inning. Pitch. This is outside. Makes it a full count now for the catcher, looking back, catcher York, sorry. The payoff pitch from Sullivan. Swung on and fouled off. We'll do it over again. Pitch comes in. I believe it will actually be a hit by pitch for York that will put runners on first and second for the BeeJays. One away, and that brings in Ethan Fry. Fry, the left fielder for the BeeJays, and we'll have a mound visit from head coach Chris Woodruff. Should have a courtesy runner as well. We'll see who that is. Courtesy runner will be Keaton Grady. Grady will be the courtesy runner for the Liberal BeeJays. Ethan Fry last night. The 7-hole hitter for the Liberal BeeJays. Scored 1 run on 1 hit. Drove in 1. Struck out once. Fry went from first base to the catcher's spot after Polk left the game. So he will go back to work. After that mound visit is done. 1 away for the BeeJays in the bottom of the 9th. Runners on first and second. 1 run has scored. That pitch will get away from the catcher Cummings, and that will move the runners to second and third. 1-0 the count to Ethan Fry. The 2-0 offering from Sullivan. This is outside, makes it 3-0. Riker Sullivan struggling just a little bit to find the strike zone. A 4-pitch walk, and that will load the bases for the BeeJays with one away. That will bring in Caden Hensley. Hensley, the second baseman tonight. He was the left fielder last night, hit in the 8-hole for the Liberal BeeJays. Scored 2 runs on 2 hits, drove in 2. Hensley, a speedy individual when he gets on the base paths. First pitch into Hensley, 4-strike, number 1. Swing and a miss, and got Hensley down in the count 0-2. The 0-2 offering. Misses outside, makes it 1-2 to Hensley. Dodge City A's in their final game of the regular season. Pitch. Misses up at the letters. Evens a count at 2 apiece. One's down in the dirt. That will score 1 run as it gets you away from the catcher Cummings. Runners now at second and third for the Liberal BeeJays. Tie ball game at 2 apiece. And a full count to Caden Hensley. Hensley fouls that one off and will do the payoff over again. Pitch misses inside. Will load the bases again. And it will be Jet Brown stepping in for the Liberal BeeJays. Looks like the A's will be sending Christian Machado down to the bullpen to start warming up. Jet Brown takes first pitch. He sees it's fielded by the shortstop, throw to first in time. An inning-ending double play, and that will send us to the top of the second, a tie ball game at 2 apiece. When we return, it will be Michael Widener, Brock Denbo, and Alex Cummings due up. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Michael Widener leads off for the Dodge City A's in the top of the second. A 2-0 count. Pitches fouled off, and Widener now on the count at 2-1. Pitch catches the outer part of the zone, and the strikeout for the first out of the inning. One away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in
Next up, number 23, Brock Window, the shortstop.
Brock Denbo. Denbo looks at the first pitch he sees out of the zone, 4-1. Second pitch, again misses outside, 2-0 now the count for Brock Denbo. Third pitch misses outside. Catches the outer half of the plate. 3-1 for Brock Denbo, the shortstop for the Dodge City A's. Denbo, the 8-hole hitter tonight. Ace swing and a miss, and it makes it a full count. We'll see the payoff pitch from Lejeune de Acutis. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. That will be the second out of the inning for the Dodge City A's.
Next up is number 18, the catcher, Alex Cummins.
And that will bring in Alex Cummings, the 9-hole hitter for the A's. Cummings, the catcher tonight. So after 2 straight strikeouts, first pitch in on the inner part of the plate. Cummings down in the count, 0-1. Pitch misses out, evens the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1 offering, swung on and missed, gets Cummings down in the count, 1-2. The 1-2 offering, a strikeout, and De Acutis strikes out the side. We're headed to the bottom of the second. A tie ball game in Liberal. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Welcome back in to Brent Gould Field, and I was just looking online. They have released the schedule for the NBC World Series. The A's, I can officially say now, have elected not to participate in the postseason. The first pitch into Kerbo in for strike number 1. So the teams that are participating in the NBC World Series are as follows: the 316 Elite, the Hutchinson Monarchs, Lone Star, Oklahoma City D-Bat Collegiate, the Denver Cougars, San Diego Stars, the Santa Barbara Foresters, Austin Shockers, Lone Star Kraken, Hayes Larks, the Seattle Studs, Diamond Dogs Baseball, the Liberal BeeJays, TBT Ballers, and the Waco Winners. So the A's will not be participating. Tonight, the final game of the 2022 summer season for the Dodge City A's. A 2-2 count to Kerbo. Kerbo takes that one, a fly ball that drops out into shallow left field. Leadoff hit for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in Connor Westenberg. Westenberg, the right fielder tonight for the BeeJays. First pitch to Westenberg misses high for ball number 1. Westenberg fouls off, evens a count at 1 apiece. Pitch misses just outside, brings a count to 2-1 to the 9-hole hitter Connor Westenberg. Back pick down to first. Kerbo in safely. 3-1, now the count to Westenberg. The 3-1 offering. Kerbo takes off. Westenberg fouls that one off, and a full count now. Riker Sullivan getting his 6th start for the Dodge City A's, his 7th appearance overall. That pitch hit just down the line. It will roll foul, and we will do the payoff over again. So Riker Sullivan with 23 innings pitched coming into tonight. An 0-1 record for him. He has given up 24 hits, 23 runs, 14 earned, walked 12, and struck out 22. He has hit 3 batters and has an overall 5.478 ERA. Riker Sullivan last pitched on July the 17th, that game against the Fort Collins Foxes. He went 5 innings in that outing. Gave up 6 hits, 6 runs, 4 earned, walked 2, and struck out 7 in that contest. So we will go back to work with Connor Westenberg after he fouled off the last pitch. Westenberg will take that one. He drives it out into center field. Widener tracking it. He's got it for out number 1 for the Liberal BeeJays. Kerbo will retreat back to first, and we will return back to the top of the order with Ryan Leary. Ryan Leary walked on his first time up. First pitch to Leary. In and misses to the outer part of the zone. Pitch in, catches the outer half of the zone, evens a count at 1 apiece. 1-1 offering from Sullivan. Curbo takes off. That pitch is chopped. It's fielded by the third baseman. Throw to first. Not in time. Not sure if they say that it pulled Artie Ramirez off the bag or if Larry beat it out. Nonetheless, that will put runners on the corners for the Liberal BeeJays with one away. Cooper Hext now at the plate for the BeeJays. Cooper Hext takes the first pitch he sees, grounds it to second, throw to first. In time, an inning double play. And we are headed to the top of the third. Back-to-back innings. The A's have gotten double plays to shut down the BeeJays. We're headed to the top of the third. It will be Kyle Morrell, Matthew Sandoval, and Jacob Klinowski to hit for the Dodge City A's. You've been listening to A's Baseball. Back at the top of the order with Kyle Morrell leading off the third. The Liberal BeeJays go to the bullpen, and Luke Barbier now on the mound for the BeeJays. First pitch to Morrell in for strike number 1. Morrell doubled his last time up. Second pitch misses outside, evens a count at 1 apiece. Kyle Morrell takes that one for strike number 2. Kyle Morrell hitting .313 on the season, a .431 on-base percentage. Count even at 2 apiece for the leadoff hitter Morrell. The 2-2 offering from Barbier. It is hit, fielded by the third baseman Curbo. Throw to first. In time, out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Matthew Sandoval got on an error his last time up. First pitch in and misses inside for ball 1. Matthew Sandoval hitting .286 on the season, a .444 on-base percentage. 1-1 the count to Sandoval. Pitch is fouled off and gets Sandoval down in the count 0-2. Sorry, 1-2. The 1-2 offering from Barbier. It is hit. It's headed up in the air. It's headed out to right field. Westenberg backtracking. He catches it just ahead of the warning track, out number 2 for the Dodge City A's. That brings in Jacob Klinowski. Klinowski struck out looking his first time up. Jacob Klinowski hitting .362 on the season, a .423 on-base percentage for him. The first pitch from Barbier. Check swing. He goes around anyway, strike number 1. Klinowski steps out. He's going to take his batting gloves off, make a few adjustments. We'll go back to work. The 0-1 offering, swung on and missed. Klinowski down in the count 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. This is outside. Makes the count 1-2 for Jacob Klinowski. Klinowski, the designated hitter tonight for the Dodge City A's. And in that pitch will catch the outer part of the zone. That will end the inning. We're headed to the bottom of the third. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Riker Sullivan back on the mound for his now third inning of work. He will face Dalen Pena leading off for the Liberal BeeJays. Bottom of the third, tie ball game at 2 apiece. Both teams scored 2 in the respective halves of the first inning. Pena leads off. That pitch hit out into right center field. It drops in the gap. A leadoff double for the Liberal BeeJays. Runner on second, no outs, and that will bring in Zach York. York, the catcher tonight. York was hit by pitch his first time up. First pitch into York, misses outside for ball one. Second pitch in and a strike, evens a count at one apiece to the catcher, York. Two and one, now the count to York. 5 innings, the longest outing for Riker Sullivan. Those were on July the 9th against the Denver Cougars and July the 17th against the Fort Collins Foxes. The 3-1 offering is hit down the third base line. It goes foul. A full count now to York. The payoff pitch from Sullivan. Misses high at the letters. Runners now at first and second for the BeeJays. That will bring in the left fielder, Ethan Fry, and the courtesy runner to go out for the Liberal BeeJays will again be Keaton Grady. Grady on the base paths at first for the BeeJays. Runners on first and second. First pitch to Fry. High and tight for ball one. Sullivan with the 1-0 offering. This is outside now. Makes it 2-0. Coach Woodruff will have a mound visit with his pitcher Sullivan. Christian Machado starting work down in the A's bullpen. Take this opportunity to thank our Grand Slam sponsors, the City of Dodge City and Ford County, Curbs Law Office, McDonald's Keel Enterprises, LLC, Lowe's Automotive Group, Lauren Dahl, and the Community Foundation of Southwest Kansas. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Mound visit is complete. We will go back to work. Two and 0. Sullivan will turn around and make the attempted throw back to second. Trying to get Pena off balance. The throw in to Fry misses. 3-0 now the count. Fry takes that one and fouls it off. Three and 1 now the count to the left fielder for the Liberal BeeJays. 3-1 offering from Sullivan. Pena gets a lead off a second. Fry makes contact with that one, and it is headed out. It will drop in the gap in right center field. That will score at least one. Pena comes in to score. That will put runners on second and third for the Liberal BeeJays, and they take the lead 3-2. Brings in Caden Hensley. Hensley walked on his last time up. First pitch to Hensley. In and misses low for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Misses to the outside, makes it 2-0 now to Hensley. Pitch catches the outer part of the zone, 2-1 now. Three and one the count for Caden Hensley. Nobody out so far in the bottom of the third. That will load the bases as that pitch misses. That will bring in Jet Brown, a mound visit coming out. That means that we will be seeing a pitching change for the Dodge City A's. Riker Sullivan will exit the game having pitched 2+ innings. He is responsible for the 3 runners on base so far. We will be going to Christian Machado will be the pitcher now for the Dodge City A's. Christian Machado now on the mound for the Dodge City A's. He will face Jet Brown. First pitch into Brown misses for ball one. One-0 offering. This is outside. 2-0 now the count for Brown. Brown sends that one. It's headed out to left field. Matthew Sandoval there to haul it in. A sacrifice fly that will score one for the Liberal BeeJays.
Number 18, Dylan Kerbo, third baseman, now batting.
Dylan Kerbo now in for the Liberal BeeJays. Kerbo singled his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number one. One away with runners on first and second. A swing and a miss, and that gets Kerbo down in the count 0-2. The 0-2 offering from Machado. Machado, the lefty, gets Kerbo to swing and fouls that one off, and we'll do the 0-2 over again. Swing and a miss, and that will be out number 2 for the Liberal BeeJays. That brings in Connor Westenberg. Westenberg flew out his last time up. Bottom of the third, the BeeJays leading this one 4-2. First pitch into Westenberg misses. Ball number 1. Quick chat as shadows begin to overcast here at Brent Gould Field. Pitch in and catches the outer part of the zone, evens the count at 1 apiece to Westenberg. Pitcher's mound in full sunshine, but home plate, first base, second and third are in shadows. That pitch hit out into center field. Widener tracking it. He's got it. That will end the inning for the Liberal BeeJays. We're headed to the top of the fourth. It will be Brendan O'Sullivan, Artie Ramirez, and Andrew Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Brendan O'Sullivan leading off for the Dodge City A's. Paul Benzani now on the mound for the Liberal BeeJays, so the pitching carousel occurring here tonight. Brendan O'Sullivan leads off and takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Second pitch from Benzani, catches the outer part of the zone, evens the count at 1 apiece. Brendan O'Sullivan got on an error his first time up. The second pitch, that one misses or catches the zone. 1-2 now the count for Brendan O'Sullivan. 1-2 delivery from Benzani. Just missing outside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Sullivan sends that one in the air. It's headed out into right field. Caught by Connor Westenberg, and out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Ramirez walked on his first time up. Seven straight have been retired by the BeeJay defense. First pitch to Ramirez in for strike number 1. Ramirez walked on his first time up. The 0-1 offering, swung on and missed. Ramirez down in the count, 0-2. O2 offering is fouled off, and we'll do it over again. Ramirez will drive that one. It's a line drive back out into center field. Runner aboard for the Dodge City A's, and that ends the trend of 7 straight retired. That will bring in Andrew Ramirez. Ramirez hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. Andrew Ramirez hitting .241 on the season. .384 on-base percentage. At a fly ball out into right field. That will send Artie Ramirez backtracking to first. Out number 2 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Michael Widener. Widener 0 for 1, struck out looking his first time up. Michael Widener on the season hitting .246, a .308 on-base percentage. I apologize, we need to go get the stats for Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez hitting .339 on the season, a .403 on-base percentage. First pitch, a strike to Widener. The 0-1 offering from Benzani. Misses outside, evens a count at 1 apiece. One and one the count to Michael Widener. It is hit on the ground, cut off by the shortstop, throw to first in time. That will end the inning for the Dodge City A's. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. It is a 4-2 ball game in favor of the BeeJays. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. We're headed into the bottom of the fourth. The BeeJays leading this one 4-2. Christian Machado out for his now second inning of work. Ryan Leary leading off for the BeeJays. Leary 1 for 1, singled his last time up. First pitch for Machado. Not sure where it misses, but misses somewhere for ball number 1. Second pitch, that one's low. 2-0 the count now to Leary. The 2-0 offering from Machado. Catches the outer part of the zone, strike number 1. Pitch looked eerily similar to the first one that was called a ball. 2-1 the count to Leary. The delivery from Machado. One misses outside, makes it 3-1. Christian Machado making his 17th appearance for the Dodge City A's. Comes into tonight having pitched 17.2 innings. Pitch catches the outer part of the zone. A full count now to the leadoff hitter Leary. Christian Machado has given up 19 hits so far this season. 25 runs, 24 earned. He's walked 25 and struck out 27, a 12.226 overall ERA. The payoff pitch is hit out into center field. Michael Widener there tracking it, and he's got it out number 1 for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in Cooper Hext. Hext 0 for 1. He grounded out his last time up. Christian Machado last pitched on July the 22nd, outing against the Denver Cougars rather. Pitch is popped up, fielded cleanly by the catcher Cummings, out number 2 for the Liberal BeeJays. Cummings making a quick play to catch that one at the screen behind him. 2 away, and that will bring in Dalen Pena. Pena 2 for 2 in this game, doubled his last time up. Pena taking all the way is first pitch. Down low for ball number 1. Pena fouls that one off. He will even the count at 1 apiece. Christian Machado has pitched against the Liberal BeeJays. Last time in a non-league contest back on July the 4th. A 2-inning outing for him. 1 hit, 1 run, walked 1, and struck out 2 in that contest. 2-1 now the count to Pena. Before that, Machado pitched on June the 29th, went 1.1 innings in that one. 2 hits, walked 1, and struck out 3. Machado also pitched in the season opener, 2 innings in that one. Walked 4 and struck out 3 in that one. A full count now to Pena. The payoff pitch from the southpaw Machado. It will miss outside. Runner aboard for the BeeJays. 2 away, and that will bring in the catcher, Zach York. York walked on his last time up. He hasn't not officially recorded an at-bat yet this game as he was hit by pitch and walked on. The first pitch from Machado. He will throw back to first, not in time. Machado taking a long look at Pena over at first. He'll throw over again, not in time. Lights now coming on here at Brent Gould Field. Pitch into York. Misses inside for ball one. Pena started to take off and will retreat back to first. Throw back to first again, not in time. Machado seems to be concerned with Pena. York hits that one. It's headed towards right field. It will drop foul for strike number one. 1-1 the count now to York. And a long strike one. Pena stutter stepping over at first, trying to get the attention of Machado. He throws over, not in time. The 1-1 offering. Hit back to first. A line drive right back at Artie Ramirez covering first. That will end the inning for the Liberal BeeJays. We're headed to the top of the fifth. The A's trailing 4-2. It will be Brock Denbo, Alex Cummings, and Kyle Morrell due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Brock Denbo leading off the top of the fifth for the Dodge City A's. Denbo 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch in for strike one. That pitch again catches the outer part of the zone. Denbo down in the count, 0-2. The A's working on completing their second trip around the batting order. Brock Denbo will go down looking for out number one. Brock Denbo come into tonight's contest. He was hitting 173 on the season, a .313 on-base percentage. That will bring in Alex Cummings. Cummings struck out swinging his first time up. He is hitting .275 on the season, a .383 on-base percentage for the catcher. Cummings takes first pitch for strike number one. 0-1 offering from Benzani. Swung on and missed by Cummings, and he's down in the count, 0-2. Cummings takes that one. It's headed a fly ball that drops out into right center field. Runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Kyle Morrell back at the top of the order. Morrell 1 for 2. He grounded out his last time up. Kyle Morrell steps in. He has a .475 slugging percentage this season. Benzani, the righty, working from the third base half of the rubber. First pitch into Morrell for strike number one. Pitch again catches the outer part of the zone, has Morrell down in the count, 0-2. Pitch just misses on the outside, makes it 1-2 now for Morrell. The A's with one away, runner on first, trailing in this one 4-2. Morrell will foul that one off down the first base line. We'll do the 1-2 over again. The Liberal BeeJays, one of 3 Rocky Mountain Baseball League teams that will play in the NBC World Series. Throw over to first, not in time. The 3 Rocky Mountain teams in the NBC this year will be the Liberal BeeJays as they get in as the league champions. The league runner-up, Hayes Larks, and then the Denver Cougars, the 3 teams from the Rocky Mountain League playing in the NBC. Morrell fouls that one off, and we'll do the 2-2 over again. Two offering from Benzani. Swung on and missed. That will send Morrell back to the dugout. 2 away for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Sandoval 0 for 2. He flew out his last time up. Matthew Sandoval, a .408 slugging percentage this season. First pitch from Benzani. Sandoval will send it just past the outstretched arms of the second baseman Hensley. Runners on first and second now for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Jacob Klinowski. Klinowski 0 for 2 has struck out looking both times he's been at the plate. Klinowski with a .522 slugging percentage this season. First pitch from Benzani. Looks back at second. Pitch in. It's hit on the ground, fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first. In time. That will end the inning for the Dodge City A's. We're headed to the bottom of the fifth. The A's trailing 4-2. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Take this opportunity to thank our home run sponsors, Rabine Brothers Law Firm, Conant Construction LLC, Parker Haskins Insurance Incorporated, Duke Energy, Edward Jones Melanie Harshberger, Town Place Suites by Marriott, and EDF Renewables Incorporated, Spearville 3 Wind Project. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's Baseball. The night for Riker Sullivan. He goes officially 2 innings, faces 15 batters, throws 65 pitches, allows 4 runs. All 4 will be earned. 5 hits, he walks 6. 1 hit batter and 1 wild pitch. That will be the stat line for Riker this game. And as the A's start to bring their season to a close, we wish Riker good luck as he moves on to his college adventure, moving on to Colorado Christian to play baseball this fall. So we will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. Christian Machado back on the mound for the Dodge City A's. Ethan Fry leading off. He takes the first pitch he sees for ball number 1. Machado misses outside, makes it 2-0 now to Fry. Two-0 offering. And catches his own. Makes it 2-1. Fry hits that one. It's going out into right field. Morrell tracking it. He's got it. Out number 1 for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in Caden Hensley. Hensley yet to record an official at bat this game as he has been on base via the base on balls both times. First pitch to Hensley. Catches the outer part of the zone. Strike number 1. Machado misses with that one. It's low and in the dirt. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Hensley fouls it off. He's down in the count 1-2. Pitch Hit on the ground, fielded by Andrew Ramirez. Throw to brother Artie Ramirez at first, out number 2 for the Liberal BeeJays. That will bring in Jet Brown. Brown is 0 for 1, hit a sac fly his last time up. 2 away for the BeeJays in the bottom of the 5th. The first pitch from Machado. Just a bit outside for ball number 1. Machado in and catches the outer part of the zone, evens the count at 1 apiece. One, misses low, makes it 2-1 now to Brown. Swing and a miss, and that will even the count at 2 apiece for Brown. Brown will foul that one off, just getting a piece of it. We'll do the 2-2 over again. Time is called. Brown will step out. Machado steps off as well. He's got his sign and comes set. Pitch inside, makes it a full count now for the center fielder, Jet Brown. Some explanation from home plate umpire. Evidently, Coach Woodruff asking for some explanation on that one. Pitch again misses. Runner aboard for the Liberal BeeJays. Machado tries to wave off Coach Woodruff. He's going to come out for a mound visit anyway. The entire infield will come in. I believe it is Dylan Weaver down in the bullpen for the Dodge City A's. Mound visit will be broken up. We'll go back to play. Dylan Curbo now at bat for the Liberal BeeJays. Curbo 1 for 2. He struck out swinging his last time up. Two away. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The A's trailing 4-2. First pitch to Curbo. Misses low for ball number 1. Pitch. I think balk may have been called on that one. So that will not be a pitch. 1-0 the count to Dylan Curbo as Jet Brown now on second. Pitch in and catches his own. Evens the count at 1 apiece for Kerbo. One offering. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. Actually, they will say he got a piece of it, tips foul. Either way, that evens a count at 2 apiece. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Chotto delivers. That ball hit out into the right center gap. Michael Widener tracking it. He's got it. That ends the inning for the Liberal BeeJays. We are headed to the top of the 6th. It will be Brendan O'Sullivan, Artie Ramirez, and Andrew Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Brendan O'Sullivan leading off for the Dodge City A's. Paul Benzani back on the mound for the Liberal BeeJays. O'Sullivan takes the first pitch. He sees for strike number 1. That pitch in and catches his zone. Gets Sullivan down in the count 0-2. Brendan O'Sullivan, 486 slugging percentage for the Dodge City A's this season. Pitch comes in and gets Sullivan looking. Out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez, 1 for 1. He singled his last time up. Ramirez will step in. Artie with a 712 slugging percentage this season. The first pitch in for strike number 1. The calls seem a little lopsided. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? Pitch is fouled off, and down in the count 0-2 is Artie. Paul Benzani in his 3rd inning of work for the BeeJays has thrown 33 pitches. 28 have been strikes. Pitch gets already swinging. He'll go down on strikes. Out number 2 for the Dodge City A's. That brings in his younger brother, Andrew Ramirez. Andrew is 0 for 2 in this game, flew out his last time up. Andrew steps into the box. He has a .367 slugging percentage this season. First pitch. This is outside for ball number 1. .10 offering and a slider that catches the outer edge of the zone, evens the count at 1 apiece. Pitch just misses outside, makes it 2-1 the count to Andrew Ramirez. Ramirez makes contact. It's headed out to right field. Westenberg will take a few steps in. That will end the inning for the Dodge City A's. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Take this opportunity to thank our triple sponsor, Cargill Meat Solutions. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. Dylan Weaver on the mound for the Dodge City A's. Night for Christian Machado is done. So let's go look at some stats. Dylan Weaver for the Dodge City A's. He is making his 15th appearance overall. Weaver comes into tonight a 4-1 record overall, having pitched 27.2 innings. He has given up 39 hits, 24 runs, 22 of those earned. He has walked 14 and struck out 35 and hit for a 7.157 ERA. Connor Westenberg leads off as he faces Dylan Weaver, and the first pitch he sees sent out into right center field. It is hauled in by Michael Widener, out number 1 for the Liberal BeeJays. Westenberg was 0 for 2 on the night. He will now be 0 for 3. That will bring in Ryan Leary back at the top of the order for the Liberal BeeJays. Leary 1 for 2. He flew out his last time up. Dylan Weaver last pitched against the Denver Cougars on July the 22nd, a 2-inning outing. That pitch stays fair as it's hit down the third base line, and Larry digging for second. He will be in safely with a double. Runner aboard for the Liberal BeeJays with 1 away. Both batters faced so far have been first pitch. Dylan Weaver makes contact with that one, fielded by Andrew Ramirez. Throw to first in time. That will get Dylan Pena out. Ryan Leary advances to third. Sorry, that was Cooper Hext that was thrown out. Dylan Pena at bat now for the Liberal BeeJays. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number one. Pena is 2 for 2 in this ball game. Walked on his last time up. Pena down in the count 0-2 as he swings and misses. Dylan Weaver making quick work of the BeeJays this inning. The 0-2 offering from Weaver. Just misses outside for ball number one. Dylan Weaver last pitched against the Liberal BeeJays back on June the 15th. He went 2 innings in that game. 3 hits, 2 runs, walked 1. Two the count now to Dalen Pena. Dylan Weaver also pitched in the season opener against the Liberal BeeJays. 1.2 innings in that game. 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned, struck out 3 and hit 1. 2-2 offering from Weaver. It is swung on and missed. That will end the inning for the Liberal BeeJays. We're headed to the top of the 7th. It is a 4-2 ball game. Michael Widener, Brock Denbo, and Alex Cummings due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. Top of the 7th. Changes for the Liberal BeeJays. Jet Brown on the mound now. Zach York moves out to left field. Ethan Fry now in center. And Zane Eiler catching for the BeeJays. Michael Widener leads off. He's over 2. Pops out to the shortstop Leary. His first pitch. One and 2 now the count to Brock Denbo. Denbo 0 for 2 in this game, has struck out both times he's been at the plate. Denbo fouls that one off, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. The 1-2 offering from Brown. Catches the outer part of the zone, a strikeout as Denbo goes looking. Pitch that looked like it was likely out of the zone, but that's why they don't pay me to be the umpire. Alex Cummings now at bat for the Dodge City A's. Cummings is 1 for 2. He singled his last time up. Big swing and a miss, and Cummings down in the count 0-1. Michael Widener led off the inning for the A's. He has a .319 slugging percentage. Brock Denbo, a .198 slugging, and Alex Cummings now at the plate for the A's. He's in the count at 0-2, a .400 slugging percentage. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses outside, makes it 1-2. The Dodge City A's down to their final 7 outs in this ball game. Pitch is grounded back at the shortstop. Throw to first will be in time. Cummings is retired, and that will move us to the bottom of the 7th. It is stretch time in Liberal, Kansas. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Zach York leads off the bottom of the 7th for the Liberal BeeJays. He takes the first pitch he sees, sends it out towards right field. Kyle Morrell there to haul it in, just in foul territory. Out number 1 for the Liberal BeeJays. That brings in Ethan Fry. Fry 1 for 2. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Dylan Weaver back on the mound for his now second inning of work. Pitch is hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time and 2 away for the BeeJays. Caden Hensley now at bat for the BeeJays. Hensley 0 for 1 in this game. He grounded out his last time up. First pitch to Hensley comes in for strike number 1. Hensley sends that pitch. It's headed out into center field. It'll be played off the hop by Michael Widener, runner aboard for the BeeJays. That will bring in Jet Brown. Jet Brown, the pitcher now for the Liberal BeeJays. Swing and a miss from Brown, and he's down in the count 0-1. Brown is 0 for 1 in this ball game. He walked on his last time up. This has been a scoreless ball game since the bottom of the 3rd. Pitch is fouled off. Brown down in the count 0-2. 2 out here in the bottom of the 7th. You're just joining in. The A's scored 2 in the top of the 1st, followed by the BeeJays with 2 in the bottom of the 1st. To tie the game at 2 apiece, the BeeJays then scored 2 in the bottom of the 3rd to make it the 4-2 ball game. Pitch is grounded right back at the pitcher, Weaver. Throw to first will be in time. That will end the inning for the BeeJays. Take this opportunity to thank our double sponsors: Winter Livestock Incorporated, I Don't Care Family Restaurant and Sports Bar, Kelly Hendricks DDS, Western Beverage, Village Square Merchants Association, ITC Great Plains LLC, Kirby Meat Company, Best Water of Southwest Kansas, Danny Thomas, the Victory Electric Cooperative Association Incorporated, and Farm Bureau Wealth Management and C for Gone. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's baseball. We are headed to the top of the 8th. It will be back at the top of the order. Kyle Morrell, Matthew Sandoval, and Jacob Klanowski due up when we return. You're listening to Dodge City A's baseball. We're headed into the top of the 8th. It is a 4-2 ball game in favor of the Liberal BeeJays. Kyle Morrell leads off for the Dodge City A's. He will face Jet Brown. Brown on the mound for his now second inning of work. Kyle Morrell 1 for 3 in this ball game. Struck out swinging his last time up. Takes the first pitch he sees inside for ball 1. Kyle Morrell with 25 RBIs on this season has scored 23 runs of his own. He fouls that one off and evens the count at 1 apiece. One offering from Brown. He'll come set. The delivery catches the inner part of the zone for strike number 2. Dodge City A's down to their final 6 outs in this ball game. In regulation, anyway. 2-2 the count to Kyle Morrell. Morrell, ground ball back to the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and out number 1 for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in Matthew Sandoval. Matthew is 1 for 3 in this game. He singled his last time up. Sandoval on the season with 13 RBIs. He has scored 30, that's 3-0, 30 runs of his own. Brendan O'Sullivan leading the Dodge City A's in the RBI department with 27. Matthew Sandoval leads the team in runs scored at 30. First pitch in for ball number 1. Pitch misses outside, now 2-0. Andrew Ramirez leads the team in the hit by pitch department. He has been plunked 7 times this season. Three 3-0 the count to Matthew Sandoval. Artie Ramirez leading the team in home runs with 5. Sandoval fouls that one off. 3-1 now the count for him. Roberto Gonzalez, who has departed the team. Sandoval takes that pitch. He'll walk on, runner aboard for the A's. Back to what we were doing, Roberto Gonzalez leads the team in stolen bases with 17. He is followed by Matthew Sandoval and Izzy at 10 apiece. So we will have a pinch hitter now for Klanowski. Klanowski will leave the game. He was 0 for 3. Ruby Duran steps in as the designated hitter. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Pitch misses, evens the count at 1 apiece. Rubio Duran on the season. He is hitting .282, a .354 on-base percentage, and a .366 slugging. Duran has 4 RBIs and has scored 10 runs of his own. He will foul that one off. Finds himself down in the count, 1-2. Two offering, fouled off by Duran. We'll do it over again. Pitch to Duran misses, makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. The A's trail this game 4-2. The A's, with 4 hits in this game, have committed no errors. The BeeJays, 7 hits. Balls hit to third, throw to second. It is the 5-4-3 double play that ends the inning for the Dodge City A's. We're headed to the bottom of the 8th. You've been listening to Dodge City A's baseball. Defensive changes for the Dodge City A's headed into the bottom of the 8th. Ashton Jenkins now on the mound. Artie Ramirez behind home plate, and Carson Wright now at first for the Dodge City A's. Dylan Curbo leading off for the Liberal BeeJays. He fouls off the first pitch he sees from Ashton Jenkins for strike 1. Second pitch in for ball number 1. That will be a broken bat, and that will fall in for a hit. Add that bat to the lumber pile. That will bring in Connor Westenberg. Ashton Jenkins, making his 6th appearance for the Dodge City A's, has pitched 7 innings coming into tonight's ball game. First pitch to Westenberg misses for ball number 1. Ashton Jenkins with 1 save has given up 4 hits, walked 5, struck out 10, and hit 1. He has no ERA recorded this season. Curbo takes off to second. He will be thrown out as the tag applied by the shortstop, Brock Denbo. I stand corrected. The tag was applied by second baseman Andrew Ramirez. 1 away for the Liberal BeeJays. They are going to have a quick an umpire's visit. We will go back to work with Connor Westenberg at bat for the Liberal BeeJays. 2-0 the count to Westenberg. Pitch is fouled off, and Westenberg now down in the count 1-2. One-two offering from Jenkins. Swung on and missed, and that will send Westenberg back to the dugout. 2 away now for the Liberal BeeJays. Back at the top of the order for the Liberal BeeJays, it will be Ryan Leary. Leary 2 for 3 in this game. He doubled his last time up. Ashton Jenkins last pitched for the Dodge City A's on July the 17th. That game against the Fort Collins Foxes. Went 1 inning in that game. He got the save. Walked 1, gave up 1 hit, struck out 2. Jenkins first pitch to Leary in for strike number 1. Jenkins made his first appearance for the Dodge City A's on June the 20th. That game against the Game Day Angels. He went 1 inning in that outing. Gave up 1 hit, struck out 3. Larry sends that ball out towards left field. It is twisting and goes foul. It falls out of play for strike number 2. A long, loud strike. And Larry down in the count 0-2. What could be the last at bat for the Liberal BeeJays in this game. Pitch again fouled off. We'll do the 0-2 over again. The A's will come back. We'll be back at the top of the 9th. What could be the final 3 outs of the game for the Dodge City A's, and maybe even the final 3 outs of this season. Pitch outside. Makes it 1-2 to Leary. Jenkins has his sign. The 1-2 offering is fouled off. Larry just getting a piece of it to stay alive, and we'll do the 1-2 over again. Hard to believe that 36 games have gone by already this season. Larry foul tips that one. That will end the inning for the BeeJays. We're headed to the top of the ninth. It will be Brendan O'Sullivan, Artie Ramirez, and Andrew Ramirez due up when we return. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball. I want to take this opportunity to thank our single sponsors, Roger Hedrick, David H. Snap LC, John Wilkerson, Garcia and Antosh, Val Hinton, Jason and Wendy Barnett, and Julian Manuel Garcia. Thank you for your sponsorship and support of Dodge City A's Baseball. Caden Hensley now on the mound for the Liberal BeeJays. York has moved into second base now, which means that Jet Brown has moved out to left field. So a shuffling for the Liberal BeeJays as we head into the top of the ninth. Caden Hensley finishing his warm-up pitches on the mound for the Liberal BeeJays, and we are headed to the top of the ninth, the throwdown to finish the warm-ups, and it will be Brendan O'Sullivan leading off for the Dodge City A's. The A's down to their final 3 outs in this regulation ball game, and the final 3 outs of regulation ball for this season. Brendan O'Sullivan steps in. He is 0 for 3 on the evening. He struck out looking his last time up. O'Sullivan on the season. Brendan steps in with 27 RBIs, has scored 26 runs of his own. The first pitch from Caden Hensley. Swung on and missed. O'Sullivan down in the count, 0-1. Wind appears to be blowing in from center field here at Brent Gould Field. Pitch is fouled off, and Brendan O'Sullivan down in the count, 0-2. One and two. is fouled off, and we'll do it over again. Sullivan sends that one. It's headed out into right field. Westenberg tracking. It will fall in. Out number one for the Dodge City A's. One away. That will bring in Artie Ramirez. Artie Ramirez steps in. He has 21 RBIs this season. Has scored 13 runs of his own. Ramirez now the catcher for the A's. He steps into the box. He is 1-2 on the evening. He struck out swinging his last time up. The first pitch from Hensley. Fouled off back into the awning for strike number one. A 1 offering from Hensley. Just misses outside, evens a count at 1 apiece. Ramirez swings and misses. He's down in the count, 1-2. Pitch is fouled off, and Ramirez stays alive. Will do it over again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the top of the 9th. The A's trail this one 4-2. It has been a scoreless ball game since the bottom of the 3rd. Ramirez taps that one. It goes foul, but it is caught by the first baseman, Cooper Hext. 2 away now for the Dodge City A's. That will bring in younger brother Andrew Ramirez. Andrew steps in. He has 19 RBIs this season, scored 21 runs of his own. Andrew is 0 for 3 in this ball game. He flew out his last time up. Takes the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. He'll take that one. It's hit on the ground to the third baseman. Throw to first will be not in time. It is dropped as he attempts to dig it out of the dirt. Runner aboard for the Dodge City A's. An error on the first baseman, Hext. I'm saying it is on Hext because it appeared that he had it dug out but dropped it.
Number 6, Michael Widener, center fielder, at the plate.
That will bring in Michael Widener. He is 0 for 3. He flew out his last time up. He takes the first pitch he sees for strike 1. Michael Widener, 9 RBIs on the season, has scored 12 runs of his own. The A's suffered the 15-10 loss to these BeeJays last night, and a short-staffed A's baseball team has fought hard to keep it close tonight. Widener fouls that one off. He's down in the count, 0-2. The A's with just 16 members left on this team. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. That will end the inning. And the BeeJays take this one 4-2. I'm going to keep it right here. The A's drop their final game of the season 4-2 and will fall to 18-19 overall this season. The loss will go to Riker Sullivan. The win goes to Luke Barbier for the Liberal BeeJays. Your final game numbers: the A's 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, they strand 5. The Liberal BeeJays 4 runs on 8 hits, they commit 3 errors and strand 9. That is the final wrap-up for this game. The A's 18-19 overall. They finished their first year in the Rocky Mountain Baseball League. They will be, I believe, 15-13 overall in the Rocky Mountain. And they will be 18-19 overall on the season. That is a wrap for this season. The A's in their final game, as they will not be advancing into postseason. I have been Justin Hergert. It has been an excellent season. I've enjoyed broadcasting every minute of this. We hope that you will tune in next year as we do this again. So, it is a wrap for the A's for the 2022 summer season. Saying so long and good night from Brent Gould Field. You've been listening to Dodge City A's Baseball.